School. This is the Blazer Broadcasting with you at the broadcast booth with a little bit of a different twist. Through the internet access here at Washbur Rural. So I am going to have to do this on my phone this evening, and this ought to be internet. Okay, I can do Zoom, so that will be good. Won't be able to play any commercials, so this is going to be a straight feed for the rest of the evening like this. But once again, want to say a huge thanks to McCarthy Writer Group and all the people there making it possible for us to bring you the broadcast here, even though it is on just the phone. But nonetheless, actually it still doesn't look all that bad. So I'm not going to be able to see anything in the chat room unless Ian Jones will pull his phone up once in a while and then be able to see in the chat, the live chat on some of the comments. But tonight it's the 19-1 Junior Blues of Washbur Rural taking on your Gardner Trailblazers on a 11-game winning streak, as they came up with a nice 71-65 win over Wichita East on Wednesday night. And Wichita East been a very, very athletic team, and the Blazers were able to overcome a lot of adversities just for the simple fact that it's the most athletic team that the Blazers had played all year. And they had trailed 22-9 at the end of the first quarter, found themselves only down by 6 at the half. In the third quarter, it ended up leading by 6, trailed again by 6 at the end of the third quarter, but then they outscored East 25-13 in the fourth quarter. That gave the Blazers a 71-65 win. And the McCarthy Article players of the games were Tyler Rollwagon and Brody Marshall, as Tyler Rollwagon had 5 3-pointers in that game. Tonight, the Junior Blues, a team that has a little bit of a lower points per average per game than the Blazers. They average 57 points a game offensively. The Blazers averaging 60. But defensively, they're both pretty close to the same, so it should be interesting. Washbur Rural likes to play a little bit of a more possession-oriented ball game. They will push it when they have the opportunity, when they have the chance, but if it's not there, they're smart enough as they will pull it back and set the offense up and look for a good quality shot. So they kind of dictate the game that way, but at the same time, the Blazers showing that they can run up and down the court and be good in transition basketball. Maybe they might have a chance in order to control the game a little bit, as we're about 6 minutes away from the announcements of the starting lineups. Once again, Ryan Ragland with you, and Ian Jones came alongside. He was going to help out with the camera, but then again, as I said, we are unable to have internet access at the gym. They have YouTube blocked, and evidently there was a miscommunication that we were needing YouTube in order to do the broadcast. And kind of a weird situation. I was on YouTube earlier looking up a few things after I had everything set up, and then all of a sudden about 6:30 I started getting everything set up, and we didn't have internet access to YouTube. They're trying to get a hold of their IT people in order to possibly allow us to get on there, but it's not looking good. So at least we have the technology with our phones now to be able to still bring in the game. So apologies for that, but actually when I look at the phone, it actually really doesn't look all that bad. I'll try to zoom in here a little bit. Actually, that looks pretty good. So this may be the way to the future here, as may have to step back a little bit to get this shot down in the corner. As you can see, the Blazers getting warmed up. Washbur Rural is already done. Got the coaching staff down here. I think this might be the first time I've seen them in black polos. Kind of sharp looking though. So if you can, I have to try to figure out the zoom on it. I'm not sure how much I'm going to mess around with it.
guy's been out sick for a couple of days. She said that he's working on it and trying to get in a couple minutes.
Okay. Ian just talked to the AD, and I guess their IT guy has been sick for the last couple of days. And he's going to try to work on it to get it opened up. So we may be able to get a regular broadcast here in a little bit, but at least we have this, and I won't want anyone to miss anything on this. Once again, I want to say a huge thanks to all the sponsors on the Blazer Broadcast Network, McCarthy Auto Group for all the postseason action, sponsorship that they've done, Kate's Whole Home Heating and Cooling for the HD broadcast. I guess this is a cheap way to do HD, but Kate's Whole Home Heating and Cooling, Sean Capes has been huge, and he's allowed us to be able to have a computer that has the power enough to deliver HD broadcasts, also with tech support with American Computers. Don't forget all the other sponsors on the Blazer Broadcast Network, because these people are absolutely huge. Along with that, Blazers, Wally and Donna Blazers, what can you say? I mean, fantastic people. Julie Humphrey at Humphrey's Family Dentistry. If you haven't gone to check her out, unbelievable gal. Always has a smile on her face, and always loves to joke around and have fun. Design Company, April and Amy at Design Company Salon. As you saw, they colored my hair magenta. It was supposed to be ended up being magenta, but it still turned out okay. So huge thanks to her. And Billy over at Celebrity Cheesesteak. Great stuff there. Their cheesesteaks are second to none. Price Chopper. Price Chopper. What more did he say about that? Rex and gang at Trails West Ace Hardware Feed. You go in there, everyone's willing to help you. You're always greeted with a smile. Everyone's willing to help, and they have 99% of the stuff that you need there every time you walk in. Junior's Detail and Plastic Dip. I'll tell you what Junior does. Not just because he's my son. I'm telling you, he does some fantastic work, and he's even impressed me with some of the stuff that he's been dealt with. And you're dealing with a dirty car, and I've even had to help him with a few times on a few things. And I'll tell you what, he does a fantastic job, and he leaves no stone unturned. Actually, he has a bad habit of doing more than he should for what the person's paying for. So you're always getting a little bit extra with Junior. And Dale at Planet Sub. Planet Sub has the best sub in Gardner, bar none. And with me being on my diet, so to speak, my low carb, their wraps are absolutely phenomenal. So you can go to Planet Sub and get a wrap. You can go to Blazers. I had Wally make me a cheeseburger wrap, and it was phenomenal. So that's my new little health kick now. But make sure at Planet Sub, you get their app, and after you spend so much, you get a $6 credit to your next order. I still have 2 more to use, so the thing works really, really well. So, McCarthy Auto Group, Kate's Home Heating and Cooling, American Computers, Blazers, Humphrey's Family Dentistry, Design Company, Celebrity's Cheesesteak, Price Chopper, Trails West Ace Hardware and Feed, Junior's Plastic Dip, and Planet Sub. A huge thanks to all the sponsors on the Blazer Broadcast Network, as we are getting set to have the announcements of the starting lineups and have the playing of the national anthem. And we're going to let the band play out, and we'll have the national anthem.
And now we would ask that you all rise and join members of the Washbur Rural Event Band under the direction of Mr. Chris Exum as they honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. The colors tonight will be presented by the Washbur Rural Air Force JROTC Color Guard. The Color Guard tonight will be commanded by Cadet Second Lieutenant Nick Decker. Members of the Color Guard are Cadet Colonel Joseph Sittenauer, Cadet Major Zoe Spangler, Cadet Staff Sergeant Justin Jackson, and Cadet Airman Jack Donaldson.
Nice job by the Washbur Rural Marching Band. As I may try to keep it here, as I said before, and if you're just joining us and missed it, having issues with trying to get on YouTube, as we were on it earlier, and for whatever reason we weren't supposed to be able to, but we did. And when we went to get set with everything, weren't able to get on YouTube, so now we are resorting to doing this on the phone. At least we're able to bring it. And we got word from the AD that their IT people had, or the head of the IT department had been sick for the last few days and had been home. And I guess he's in the works of trying to get it situated so we can get on YouTube. So Ian Jones is here, and we're going to have the announcements of the starting lineups.
A 6-foot junior, number 3, Tevin McKelvey. For Virginia Blues, a 5'11" senior, number 2, Cynthia Edwards. For Gardner, a 6'6" senior, number 4, Brody Marshall. For your Junior Blues, a 6'2" sophomore, number 11, Joe Berry. For Gardner, a 6-foot junior, number 12, Preston Rohr. For your Junior Blues, a 6'1" senior, number 15, Jordan White. And for Gardner, a 6-foot senior, number 15, Tyler Rollwagon. For your Junior Blues, a 6'2" senior, number 23, Armand Downey. And rounding out the lineup for the Trailblazers, from Gardner, a 6'4" senior, number 33, Luke Jennings. And finally, for your Junior Blues, a 6'1" junior, number 34, Drew Boards.
There's the starting lineups for both Edgerton and Washbur Rural Junior Blues. And once again, apologies as we are resorted back to the phone. Evidently had a little miscommunication on what we were needing, as we were needing to get on YouTube, obviously, to do the broadcast. And I don't know, I'm not going to say it didn't get relayed. She said, the athletic director said she didn't understand what I was saying or didn't hear me say that, and that falls back on me, but I didn't double check, so my apologies for that. So hopefully the head IT person will be able to get that going and we get logged in. We have internet access, but it's an open source, and they have Facebook and YouTube and a bunch of other sites that are blocked off. So it is what it is, but hey, at least we got it on the phone, and we're going to have the Blues and the Blazers. The winner of this matchup goes to Topeka, or excuse me, goes to Wichita for the Class 6A state title, or state tournament, starting next week. As Rural is going to start the game with the ball. Kind of hard to follow the phone and the who's playing at the same time, but I'll do it my best. As you see, Washburn Rural, real methodical and real patient with their plays. And a pull-up from the right elbow is no good by Edwards. Marshall with the rebound. Marshall with the baseline jumper, no good. One and done for the Blazers. Quickly back to the side. They get a foul on Jennings. That's going to be his first.
Jennings, his first.
6:55 to go in the first quarter. We'll be able to pop up and give you the scoreboard a lot easier. See if I can get this adjusted a little bit. Try a little bit wider angle on it.
Thank you.
Three-point shot in the right corner is good by Savion Edwards, the 5'11 senior. As the Blues get on the board, 3-0, and there's a quick steal. They actually could have got an arm on Joe Barry, who had his right arm braced up against Rollwagon on the drive. But it's a 5-0 lead for Rural. I'll just say Washburn will be a lot easier that way. Washburn really aggressive on the defensive end, almost tried to get the trap on Jennings down in the quarters. This one slapped out of bounds. Stays with the Blazers with 5:53 to go in the first. Well, hopefully, I just got word, hopefully in a couple minutes we'll be able to go back to our original setup, so we're crossing fingers on that. Turnaround jumper no good by Rollwagon. As we're going to have a foul on Washburn. I believe this might be on Edwards. It will be his first. Actually, that's going to be on Jordan White, his first. So hopefully in a couple minutes we'll be able to get back to our regular setup. Three-point shot, no good by Rohr, but the putback by McKelvey. Makes it a 5-2 lead for Washburn. 5.5 to go in the first. Let the baseline lay too wide open for Barry, as he had 20 points against Hutch on Wednesday. He was the leading scorer for Washburn. Nice entry pass to Jennings. Kiss out the glass in and out, gets it back, puts it up. Too strong, goes on the other side of the rim. And that's a heartbreaker. Could have brought the game in, and just like that, they come back the other way on the transition and push it up court. So what could have been a 7-4 score is now 9-2. As we'll keep trying to see if we can get YouTube going here a little bit. Heard it's supposed to be a couple minutes, so hopefully it gets the ports open for it. 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Blazers down 9-2. Kick out for Rollwagon for three, as he had 5 3-pointers against East. But Jennings with the rebound. Tried an entry pass, got partially tipped. Washburn's going to slow it up. And I'll have to give you guys a warning. YouTube open up that we can do the broadcast. There by Joe Barry, no good. Quickly back the other side. Marshall tried to get to McKelvey down the corner, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Savion Edwards. Stop the clock at 3:47.
Ready for a ball!
Going to be out of bounds on a bad pass off of Luke Jennings' hands. Blazers down 9-2, 3.5 to go in the first. Good ball rotation by Washburn, and there's a drive. Double team down the baseline. As they're going to reset the offense. Pull up at the free throw line. Shot is no good. Roar comes up with the rebound. Kelby double team. It gets out of it. There's a steal on the pass. One-on-one. Sorry about that. Somehow it disconnected. There may be a 22-minute time limit, but at least 2:23 to go in the first place. 9-4. Still hoping to get access on the internet here, Washbur and Rural, but at least we got this on the phone. Postseason action brought to you by McCarthy Auto Group. Make sure you check them out at mccarthyautogroup.com. And all the sponsors tell them a huge thanks for their sponsorship. Pull-up jumper, no good. Jennings with the rebound. Blazers doing a nice job on the boards. Just got to be able to get plays finished up. Clock at 1:49, 9-4, the lead for Washburn. Warner checks in as Jennings going to take a seat. Blazers still in the man-to-man. As I said, Washburn real methodical. They're very patient with their offensive plays to make sure they get a good quality shot. Will float inside the lane is good by Joe Barry. Makes it 11-4 with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. And this one's tipped out of bounds by Barry.
Back into the game for the Trailblazers. 7.
McKelvey checking in for Roars. He's going to take a seat. Under a minute to go. 52 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Marshall with the drive. Pulls up, gets off the glass and good. 11-6. 40 seconds on the clock. As we're still waiting, hopefully to be able to get YouTube access. Blazers looking to push it. McKelvey with the drive. As he gets the kiss off the glass, cuts the lead down to 3. 20 seconds on the clock. Shot at the buzzer, no good. But the rebound is good. 13-8 is the score at the end of the first quarter. I want to remind everyone, postseason action brought to you by McCarthy Auto Group. Check them out at mccarthyautogroup.com. $1,000 in assistance for your down payment. Also give you an extra $1,000 on your trade. Check out their selection of at mccarthyautogroup.com. Remember, all HD broadcasts brought to you by Capes Homes Heating. Make sure you give Sean a more of a snap coming in again, as we're looking for snow to be coming in Saturday night into Sunday. And Monday is absolutely going to be bitterly cold. So make sure you give Sean Capes a call. Get a quick checkup before the big stuff hits. Tell him a huge thanks for his sponsorship, along with the tech support by American Computers. I'll tell you what, I'm not the big fish guy, talking about more of the sponsors. Wally at Blazers has some of the best homemade hush puppies, and I keep giving him grief about when he's going to have hush puppies back. And I'm not a seafood guy, but his catfish, pretty dang good. I can go for that. Even when it's cold, you can still I'd still eat it up. So make sure you tell Wally and Donnie huge thanks for their sponsorship. As Blazers start the second quarter with the ball down by 5, 13-8. Reynolds now in the game for the Blazers. See, nice feed inside to Jennings, and see if I can get the shot just a little bit closer. See if we can get a better look there. We're still trying to hope to get YouTube access on the internet and be able to get back to our regular setup. Little kiss on the glass. I'm not sure if he called it, but he takes it. 15-10, 17 to go in the half. Could have got McKelvey on a high dribble there, but at least kept his hand on top of the ball. McKelvey's going to take it for 3, just a little bit off. And there's the drive on the baseline. And I'll tell you what, he had a hard angle at that one. Lamont Downing with the ball. I'm not sure what he was talking about, but Warner just, he just had more room than he thought, and he could have had time to dribble, and he took 2 to get to the bucket. And we're going to get a off-ball foul.
His second, team's second, back in the game. Number 24, Taylor Warner.
Got the wrong hook.
I believe we have internet access. We got it on. I think we have internet access now to YouTube on a computer, so I'm going to try to get everything set up when I can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and keep this going here real quick and have the next timeout. We're going to get everything switched over so we can have our regular broadcast. So if you don't hear me say anything for a little bit, I'm trying to get everything set up on the computer. Grab the phone. Ian's going to take care of the phone real quick while I get everything set up. Okay, if you go back to your YouTube page, I have everything on, and we should be broadcasting on the other channel, on a new channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this broadcast, reset your browser, go back to YouTube, and you should be getting. Hold on a second. Hold on. We're not on yet. Hold on a second.
Taylor Warner. Timeout, Junior Blues.
Well, we have internet access to YouTube, but for whatever reason, it won't let us go out and broadcast. So I've got to get that adjusted now. But Brody Marshall with the bucket makes it 21-16 with under 3 minutes to go in the half. So we may have to keep it here for a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back to our regular setup, and I totally apologize for that. And I will make sure this never happens again. And this is kind of what happens when, well, the other channel isn't on. We have access to YouTube, but evidently there's a different port that needs to be broadcasted out, and it's only allowing YouTube in. Even though we have the right streaming code, it's not letting us push out to broadcast it. So we're stuck with this for right now, and I sincerely apologize for that. McKelvey misses the kiss off the glass with 2:05 to go. So under 2 minutes to go, 23-16 is the score. And this has been a pretty quick game as Washbur Rural. And this is part of my deal. I wish Kansas high school basketball had shot clocks. They actually have them. If you can see up top the scoreboards, they have the clocks for them. And there's a drive by Jordan White.
And foul is on number 4, Brody Marshall. His first.
Actually,
third.
we're going to try something here real quick. I just got a notice, and I didn't think about it. At the half, we're going to take a quick timeout, and I'm going to disconnect the phone and see. I'm going to disconnect the phone and see if we can start it on the other side. So we'll have to check this out in a second. I need to make sure that we're able to broadcast out. Well, maybe because I'm doing it on the phone, but we have access to YouTube, but it's telling us that we need to make sure we have the right stream code. So I'm going to stop this on the phone and come out and check it out. That may be the issue, but if not, then we still need to get open to push out to YouTube.
So I think he's done all he can remotely. I don't know, unless he's physically at the main
Right.
office then.
Right, that's what I mean. Well, we're on YouTube, but
Okay.
well, we'll get it somehow.
All right.
25-18 is the score. Possession arrow goes to Washburn to start the second half. 48 seconds left to go in the first half. There's a travel I don't think they got. Edgerton got a balance staying with Washburn. Clock stopped at 42.5 seconds. So at the end of this, the first half, we're going to disconnect this broadcast, and I'm going to see if we can get access to our regular stream and get that going. And if not, we will restart this at the start of the second half, because I don't want anyone to miss this. And once again, I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience on this and all the sponsors that support the broadcast. 19 seconds on the clock. 25-18. 10 seconds on the clock. A long three-pointer that hits the rim. At the half, Blazers down by 9, 27-18. As I said, I'm going to disconnect this one for a little bit. We're going to try to get online. I'm not sure. Maybe we won't be able to have two streams at the same time. But if we're not able to get on our regular one, give us about 8 minutes once this clock starts. So exactly 8 minutes from now, we'll restart the broadcast if we cannot get the computer going at the half, 27-18. And hopefully we'll be back on the computer here in a little bit on the Blazer Broadcast Network.